Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for UBoat. We just finished our last episode with a successful sinking of a ship. We're going to chase down one more because we got one more torpedo. Even though we're done with our patrol as a whole, we might as well see if we can find one more ship. We just hit the periscope button at the end of last episode, and that's where I paused. So let's go ahead and unpause here and see if we can find us the ship that we think is heading north here. We got the report before we got this one. There it is, 279 degrees. So, high, okay, working ship. Oh, it's actually very close. Oh my, this is extremely close. Intercept not possible. So this is where it currently is. Call this B1. Do we know which direction it's heading? Moving away. Oh, we can actually see which direction it's heading by just watching this. Let's unpause it for a second. We can actually watch this line here. That's actually kind of funny. So it's not the same ship that we got the report for, but it is another ship. And as of right now, it is going along this line here, along that direction. So we're going to go ahead and head over here. We're going to go ahead and surface and see if we can chase this guy down. It is broad daylight. We got to be a little more careful here. Our boat was recently damaged by the enemy. There may be some damage on the boat which we were not aware. Can I assign an engineer or radio into the command station inside the control room if there's an active alarm on the ship? Okay, well, we're about to have an alarm anyway, so let's just go ahead and continue on this merry way and see if we can get this ship. We don't have anybody literally watching right this second. I don't think it matters. We'll get within view of them in just a moment. It's going really fast. I would have expected to see a ship by now. Is it literally because we have nobody watching? Let's just go ahead and put you on the contacts. I assumed ours. Oh, it's a U-boat. Boo. Was it 346? I just want to look at it. Oh, there it is. Hello, friend. How's it going? All right. Well, we definitely don't need that. So we will go back to. I'm gonna just head over here, and we're gonna get along this line, and then we're gonna maybe just head home along this line, see if we can find this other ship. It's possible this other guy is gonna just be tracking him down anyway, and we're just not gonna be able to get it anyway. But we might as well try. We should go after that convoy. Alright, nothing yet. Alright, whatever ship it was seems to have either gone a different course or we were so delayed on that other ship we just never got it. So we'll just go ahead and clean up. We'll probably just head back towards home unless we get another report at this point. I mean, I don't like having another torpedo in the tubes, but if we kind of just come along this line, let's just go around here and then start heading back home after that. And we'll go back down to speed 1 at this point. We'll go back to our actual schedule at this point, and we'll cruise along here. Still got the U-boat ahead of us. Why is he right ahead of us? Can you like not be right in front of us? Right, it's clear of us at this point. Good. Let's just go ahead and set the alarm. And that way we can check this stuff real quick. Damage control is what they said. Assign you to the command station along with a few sailors. Okay, so you got your sailors. Hopefully you're going to do a check of the boat. Okay, well, whatever the message was, it did go away. So, turn off the alarm. Go back to our regularly scheduled programming. We'll probably do this until we get down to about here, and then we'll just head back to port after that. We haven't found anybody in these next couple hundred kilometers, then we're probably not going to find anybody on this anymore on this patrol. Oh, there's a communication though. Lone steamer smoke spout somewhere in square AN 463. Medium speed. Northern course. 463. It's over here. It's definitely not too far off of our current course. I mean, we could just easily divert over here and start heading down. And good chance that we'll run into whatever it is over there. I don't even know that we need to change from our... yeah, we'll go ahead and... Well, actually, we'll go ahead and service. We'll go ahead and... Let's get over there quickly. Once we get on this line, we can go back to our schedule, because we'll probably run into it eventually. Let's go ahead and periscope here. See if we've got it in front of us.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
15 Meter. Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführer und Umblick eingesteuert.
A little surprising.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter.
Let's give you a helper.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Wird erledigt, Herr
Kaloin. Whatever it is, I would have expected to find it right now. Oh, there we go. 322. Medium speed, closing in. It's definitely out there. Interception not possible. It's currently right there. So it wasn't quite exactly due north, but it was close. So we'll call this C1. What if we went full speed? There is an intercept. Call that C2. And honestly, we'll probably stay on this intercept course here. Ship is going along that route right there. If we come in on this angle, we're actually going to be pretty much good broadside here. Unfortunately, it's stormy out there. Oh, we're actually further away than I expected. That's 2 kilometers right there. We definitely want to kind of head on that course. More than likely, what we're going to want to do is go... Do I want to stay below for 31 kilometers? It says we can get an intercept if we do. It's about to be daytime. I actually think we surface the boat. I think we head on this course. If we get ahead of it, then that's all the better. We could even slow down a little bit, since we know there's an intercept around 6 knots.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
We're going about 7 knots on the surface here. Let's just head along this route. We know there's theoretically an intercept right about there. Actually going to head to that dot there. We'll periscope here in a minute once we get a little bit closer.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
I remember within about 12 kilometers now, so let's go ahead and go periscope, see if we've tracked the ship properly. Propeller detected.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
No, I mean, we're right on course.
Peilung 35 Grad.
Äußerste Kraft voraus.
Intercept still pretty close to where we expected it to be. At this point, we might just stay below. It's broad daylight, but it is also stormy out there. Let's just move our circle a little bit closer. I mean, vision's not going to be great, so we're going to probably have to get within 1,000 kilometers, actually. 1,000 kilometers. I keep saying that. My apologies. 1,000 meters, aka 1 kilometer, to even be able to see this thing is my guess. Actually, probably even closer than that at this point. But we'll get closer. We can also just go surface and just flag this thing down. We're pretty confident it's a working boat. I don't know. Let's just get a little bit closer, see what happens. We know there's an intercept here. Wish it wasn't so stormy out there. We'll go ahead and let's give you some guys to help. Just realize you have a promotion, my friend.
Ich erwarte
Paramedic, radio use practice, or sensitive hearing. Okay, you are primarily our what? Let's see. Look at our schedule. You are Buchsbaum is usually our when we're topside, so he's usually our radio operator itself. Whereas Von Dresky is our hydrophone guy. So since you are a radio guy, we're probably going to give you the radio thing, most likely. I mean, I could see the benefit of giving both this sensitive hearing, just in case we ever use them for that. But I think specializing them a little bit is fine. Go ahead and give you the radio thing. I mean, it wouldn't call out the fact that, you know, enemies triangulating your radio position if that wasn't a thing that could actually happen. So the ship should be, I was going to say, right about here, about 45 degrees off. That's fine. I mean, storminess is definitely going to make this challenging. Uh-oh, more propellers. Oh, there's more than one out there somewhere. We're tracking this one still. I doubt we can see it, though. Oh, it is stormy, it is foggy, it is everything bad out there. Wow, there's no way we're going to be able to see this thing until we're right on top of it. I mean, do we still have an intercept for this one? They're actually both very close.
Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen.
This one's actually diverted, which is annoying. I'm assuming it's still the same one. Let's watch it for a few minutes to see where that line's going.
U-Boat, 0 Grad.
Oh, it's a U-boat that's out there with us. Dead ahead, actually. Wait, this is the U-boat? Oh, this is the U-boat. Well, then what's this other one? One of these is not a U-boat.
Kurs setzen.
There's an intercept for whatever this is way up there. I'm going to call this D1. And then if we were to slow down...
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Oh, it's also... Okay, there's a U-boat out here tracking our same ship, unfortunately. So that is not ideal. It might even be the ship that we were tracking before and the U-boat's just going to come along. I don't know how we want to handle this. I mean, we'll head this direction.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I'm assuming that U-boat's going to catch him before we do. We're going to go surface, though. Go forward 3 on the surface. We'll see if we can catch this ship. It's possible that other U-boat intercepts him before we get there, though.
Motoren wechseln.
Uns wurde von einem verbündeten Boot ein mögliches Ziel in unserer Nähe gemeldet.
165. I don't think that's near us.
Wir sind aufgetaucht.
This way up there. We're not going to go that. We're not chasing that one down. Not with 1-2 torpedo. I assume this bad boy's about to hit this thing. If we're going 10 knots, we could probably intercept it a little bit closer.
Diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Periscope. I realize I'm not plotting proper
Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
intercepts for a lot of these, but I kind of know where these things are, so I feel like we're okay. Freighter 86 degrees, yeah, so we actually, I mean, it's right to our right. We're kind of tracking along with it. We kind of knew that.
Koordinaten setzen.
We were to speed up. Would we still get an intercept way up here? It's actually a little bit closer. That's fine. That's kind of what we're hoping for. So we'll just stay on this intercept. I think we'll go back surface, though.
Halbfahrt voraus. Anblasen.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
We're going to be going a little bit faster so we can intercept a little bit closer.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Ships like this where we're like chasing them down, I don't think we need to plot intercept quite as readily. If it wasn't stormy out and I could plot an actual attack from this distance, you know, from a pretty far distance, I would plot a proper intercept because I want to get on a good course and understand their course. But since we're going to have to flag these guys with this weather, where there's no way we're going to be able to set a normal torpedo solution, I don't think. I mean, these guys should be. I mean, they're out there somewhere. Probably closer to 90. I think I went the wrong direction. There we go.
120 Grad.
It is out there. We can't see it technically, but it's out there. Hmm.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Funktelegramm gesendet. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Just plot an intercept for it. Really don't like that we're this close to them. I'm worried we're going to run into them. Oh, it's Norwegian. Sorry, that's Norwegian, right? We'll have to board it. We want any hope of Raider is unarmed, seems to be not escorted and flies a neutral flag. The prize rules allows us to sink such ships only if they are certain that they are headed towards the enemy port. They have to be headed towards the enemy port. What if they're heading from an enemy port? Send a delegation over. We have a guy that's tough. We're tough. Also, Rieger is tough. Send Rieger over with a couple of people. I'm just send another person. Just to give us a better chance of just seeing something. This guy speaks Portuguese. I doubt that's helpful, but, you know, whatever. Let's bring some coffee over. I don't know, I'm going to give you a helmet. I don't think it really matters, but we'll do that. I actually just stop my ship because we're going to run into these guys if we're not careful. Raider helps your crew get onto the deck and greets each member of your delegation with a willkommen. He then introduces him as Gerald Isaac. Speaks English and knows only the basics of German speech. Sadly, that turns out to be quite problematic, but nevertheless, both parties manage to make somewhat basic conversation. After exchanging peasantries, he invites you to a private room in the deck house. This sounds suspicious. Your officers sit with the captain in the ship's galley. After short small talk, captain asks them to state what they need. Asking for the shipping documents. He asked for the captain for documents to state what cargo is loaded on the ship and where they are headed. He was ready for that since he has these documents already prepared and hands them right away to you. He's only a bit nervous when you carefully analyze the documents. You can't decipher much from these documents, though, since they are written in English. You only just managed to spot some references about Port of Bergen, so it's probably where they're being headed at. If your interpretation is correct, the ship is not involved in a war effort, and seeing it could lead to diplomatic incident. Okay. Return to our ship. And let's, actually know where this thing is. I don't know where this thing is. I think we've done enough. I think let's return to port. We've tried to find another ship. We couldn't find one. Let's finish our patrol successfully here. I think it's good. It's been a good patrol. We had one ship, one torpedo left. But honestly, we sank a couple ships. I'm pretty happy with that. If that had turned out to be an enemy ship, we would have sunk it, and then that would have been the end of it anyway, so I'm okay with ending it on that note. How close are we to another boat, though? I actually don't know. To our next, Type 2D, I guess, whatever it is. Determine the course of the Empire Lancaster. 2 war patrols. Sinking of Empire Lancaster. Complete assignment. Determine the temperature course of the Empire Newcomen. Sink the Empire Newcomen. I'm assuming when we get to 25,000 is probably when we get our thing for the new boat. We still need a couple more ships to go. Pretty good though. Happy with that patrol. That was a good run. Bunch of level ups. Really need to get the guy that can level up and get the ability to sink things. which I think is this next level down here. What do we want this guy to be? What do we take the other guy as?
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
We gave him engine specialist. Could give this other guy torpedo maintenance and just kind of make that be his main thing. I think that's a good idea. We'll kind of specialize guys a little bit. I mean, they're both going to do engines, but making this guy primarily the torpedo guy, so that way when we're at battle stations, we'll just try to remember to make this guy our torpedo dude. Can we change people's names?
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloin?
The only reason I don't really want to change his actual name. Oh, there we go. I'm just going to put a T over here. It seems silly, but I want to just denote that this guy is our torpedo guy. And then this guy is our
Herr Kaloin?
radio guy, right? Let me just double check. Radio, not radio, sorry, engine guy. So, customize. Otherwise, I'm going to forget who's who. So you're... Oh, it's actually just going to show that as their name. Oh, that's not ideal. Can I do it this way? What if I were to just a dash T? Okay, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Herr Kapitän?
I guess it just shows what it assumes is their last name. Dash E. And then you are our hydrophone guy.
Ihre Befehle.
Nope. So you get a dash H. And then you get a radio guy, so... R. I don't think you've been specialized at all yet, right? You have not. I think we gave both these guys the same specialization, didn't we? Yeah. Basically, periscope is what I would call this.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle?
Yeah, we did. We might further specialize them later. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a dash P here. I'm not going to give us the one because we kind of know that's what we are. But just to kind of signify that you are also that. Yeah, whatever. We'll give us one for now. Just until for future notice. Eventually I might just remember who's who, but for now. I guess what I could do, instead of doing these dash P's and stuff like that, I could just put them in the same order. So I know exactly who's where based on the order they're in. But this is fine. I'm okay with all that. All right. Well, that was good. I have survivors on our ship. We definitely need to release them over... Actually, we can do it from here, I believe. Reputation.
Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier?
Oh, I need to... Forgot to grab the guy who's good at that. Who is who? Who's our merchant? Buchbaum. I might need to like make your name special as well with that as well. Let's see. I'm gonna give you an M. It's gonna be a really weird way to make your name look, but I'm hoping we'll actually remember that you're the M. All right.
Herr Kaloin,
Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier? Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
All right, let's make sure we refuel. Please give me some torpedo or some dynamite. Oh, dynamite. What is with the dynamite or the lack thereof? All right, we'll definitely need to max out our spare parts. Everything else, I think, on this level is fine. Guess we'll grab whatever we can of that. It's already maxed out, right? That is. Food. Honestly, food's actually okay. I don't know that we need any more food. We're looking pretty good. Obviously, we need torpedoes, preferably the costly ones. Okay. That takes care of all that. Ammunition, I don't think we need any more. I mean, I think we use some. And we might as well fill it up, I suppose. It does say these do high damage to hulls. I would still think we'd be able to sink a ship with these, wouldn't you think? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I think we're good with all that. I don't think there's any upgrades that we can do, is there? We already got that one, right? Yeah, so we're good there. We already got that one, so we're good there. I don't think there's any other upgrades anyway. Just the emblem and the appearance. So, no, we're good. And I'm assuming we don't, I mean, we didn't get one that I just didn't notice about, did we? Yeah, we don't have one. Hopefully we'll get one once we get to the 25,000. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. And that'll be good. All right. Well, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll get our new mission. And hopefully we can get to 25,000 here soon. Get us up to a Type 2D. That'd be awesome. But so far, so good. We're being successful. We're sinking ships. I mean, we're sinking ships that are standing still. We haven't actually sunk a ship that's moving yet. Partly because of visibility more than anything. But hopefully we'll get a good chance to do that at some point. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.